Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. First, the story. So, I'm old. So, back in college in Plattsburgh, I went to school in Plattsburgh. Back to school in Plattsburgh in 1990, there was a video game in our college rec center called Golden Axe. And we played it a lot. Also played Pinball by The Simpsons, one of my favorite games. Now, the good thing about Golden Axe, or the bad thing about Golden Axe, is that if you died in the game, you could play a quarter and keep playing. Very good, very nice system. So we have defeated it several times with a lot of quarters. So I was there with my friend John, and he was playing Golden Axe. He made it up to the final boss. We all knew it was the final boss. And he was playing, but he kept on putting in quarters, and he was getting more frustrated because, of course, final boss is not easy. But it was just, he was so wrapped up. Finally, I grabbed him and I said, dude, you gotta put in another $5 worth of quarters for 2 minutes a game. And he's like, oh, you're right. Thanks, dude, thanks. So it was that enthusiasm, that connection, and that excitement of almost winning, or actually when you do get to win. But it was only 2 minutes worth of game because after the final boss, you're done. So that connection, that enthusiasm is a lot of things that psychologically marketers use to make you feel good about spending your money and about what you get. Now, a lot of times, those things trick us because we like the joy of the moment than the long-term gain from doing the right thing that goes over time for short. And that's why I started that story. So yesterday, I made a very big mistake with my game, Atlas Earth. Now, everybody that plays Atlas Earth, and I'm a part of 3 different chat groups with it, know when you get up to 150 properties, it's a sliding scale. You are able to get a boost of 30 times. But as soon as you hit 151, it goes down to a boost of 20. Now, the game is very well aware of this. And they even put, because they want you to have a good experience, that you need another 70 parcels to get back up to the same rate of return as 30 times when you go down to 20. They don't sugarcoat it. They don't hide it. They say, this is what goes down. This is what happens. You get up to 151 parcels, you will be down to 20%, and you need another 70 parcels to get back up to where you were at 30. Now, yesterday, I was in a place that I'm not often in, on Long Island, and I was checking for badges. Badges are things you get when you're in a certain location, and if you get so many badges, it also ups your score. So I was getting badges, and I noticed that the mayor only had 8 parcels. Now, mayors get a percentage of badges purchased. But other than that, you don't get anything else other than the title of mayor. Now, I had over 1,000 Atlas bucks because I've been saving for badges and other things, but I was at 147 parcels. So I knew if I got 10 parcels, which I could buy since I had over 1,000 Atlas bucks and they're 100 apiece, I would be lowering my percentage, and I would need till I get, at this point, 63 more, which would be 6,000 Atlas bucks. But I was so focused on becoming mayor that I was like, I'm going for it. So I bought 10 parcels. I became mayor. I was like, yeah. And that excitement fleeted in about 5 minutes when I saw instead of 30%, I'm getting 20. To put this in perspective, I was making 70 cents a day on the game. I was getting $5 to cash out every 7 days. Now, I'm getting 46 cents. Cashing out in about 10 and a half days. And it will take me 6 months before I get back up to that level. The 3 minutes I had where I saw, yes, I'm mayor, quickly faded. And let's also remember that if somebody else wants to be mayor, they only need to buy 11 parcels. So a newbie could come along and for a very little sum of money, take the mayorship away. And the only real bonus you ever get, like I said, is if other people buy badges. So that's about 20 Atlas bucks, which is about equivalent to $1. So I've lost revenue, time, everything else for 3 minutes worth of joy. Rules are there to help you. When you play blackjack, if you're not playing standard play, you're losing most of the time. You might lose with standard play. It's not a guaranteed win. But you lose less and you might wind up winning. Anybody counting cards, doing any funny stuff, starts with the basics of standard play of blackjack. That's it. It's a 1% edge to the house when you're doing standard play. Doesn't guarantee win. You gotta count cards for that. But every card counter starts with standard play. The joy of eating that muffin and breaking your diet. The joy of not saving that $20 every week until you hit $400. And the joy of becoming mayor, totally ruining the system that allows you to play the game strategically and takes the advantage away, is not worth it. It's a short-term gain and pleasure for really no reason whatsoever, because you always need to play the long game. And cheating, shorting, or anything like that, you're only cheating yourself. I've mentioned before, I used to play solitaire, and after a while, I wouldn't play by the rules. And all that happened was the challenge was gone. When you play contact solitaire, if you don't win, that's part of the game. But if you start cheating and skipping steps, all you're doing is shuffling cards and then putting them in the right order again. There's no fun and joy in that. So now I got 6 months of Atlas Earth that I got to catch up what I've worked on for the year. I know the rules, but I'm susceptible to the traps of joy, just like anybody else. And like I said, that's everybody. Rules are there not to be annoying, not to be a hassle. They're there to help you. They're guardrails to put you on the right path. If you follow the rules that you set yourself and that you've seen that other people have led to success, you'll win more often than not. It's not a guaranteed win. Nothing in this life is guaranteed. I did a whole video called The Nail in the Tire, that things happen. But you get yourself back up and try again. Always, always The rules are there. Don't invest in anything until you've saved $400 and got all your bills paid. And eliminate all your debt except for mortgages. Don't try to run a marathon until you're able to run 1 mile in at least 20 minutes. And then you build on that. And don't break the rules of your own game that you enjoy to cost you time. Be blessed. All my referrals, including Atlas Earth, are available on my Twitter page, Risky6877. Please check out my 2 books, Coffee and Cash by Chris Alexinas on Amazon, Alexinas. Also, I have a new walking app called Cash Walk. That's doing very well. My tree card is doing very well. All my referrals are on Twitter, like I said. And also, if you like spicy, my other book, Missing Treasure, is also available on Amazon, Chris Alexinas, Alexinas. Be blessed. If you like my videos, subscribe. If you like what I say, comment. If there's something you do want me to say, comment. Be blessed. Have a great day.